Hello Seekers, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. This is a timeless reading. If your journey has brought you here, trust the divine timing happening in your life. Let resonance be your guide. Okay. I'm settling in. Okay, connected. Opening for communication. Okay, let's begin. So today I was called to do a little different of a reading. I had some really powerful messages coming through in the form of angel numbers, and the collective I'm connecting with, you've been seeing the numbers 321 and 411. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing, is that they've been with you. The main message is, I'm not going to bury the lead here. I'm just going to let you know that basically what they want to say to you, your guardian angels and your spirit guides, your ancestors, they are with you. Your angels are with you. Your guardian angels are with you. They're very, very supportive in the journey that you've been taking. And I feel like I'm speaking to a collective here that has been going through the process of doing the great work. And you'll find that I will be speaking a lot about the great work here, or the magnum opus. And what I mean by that is inner alchemy. Because it is when we go within that what we're looking for begins to manifest within our life. And so when you do this work, I feel like it's what every hero story is about. And if you remember, we are the hero in our own story. And so the moment we decide that we want to create change in our life, that is the very first moment that we begin to look inside and see all the things that we need to embrace and integrate these changes and the new things that we learned and the new ways of being into our life. And that we basically, it's like, I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. But they say it to me simply like that, and they want me to explain that basically that just means do the work. And so for the collective I'm connecting with, you guys are hardcore. You've been there in the trenches doing the work. And I know that this collective feels the presence of spirit, ancestors, and their angels surrounding them. So I just want you to know, and they want you to know, that what you're doing is divinely protected. So you don't have to worry. You are on the right path. If you ever wondered, because going inside isn't always easy, right? It can actually bring up some things that we don't want to look at, that we don't want to face. But I'm really feeling an energy that we're at a point where you have to face the root of the problem. And I'm hearing that when you're seeing the number 321, it's your angel's way of communicating to you to trust your intuition and embrace these new opportunities that are going to be coming into your life. And I'm not just talking about ones that are external. when you raise your vibration, you connect with things that are on that same vibration. So you will be getting a lot of new opportunities, just in your 3D. But when I speak about new opportunities I'm speaking about new opportunities for growth. So there were things that maybe we thought we had dealt with, and you guys might be experiencing a little bit of the frustration of feeling like, oh, I thought I dealt with that, so why is this coming back up? And that's okay. The journey's not linear. Trust the divine timing in your life is what I'm hearing. Trust the divine timing, and step confidently into this new phase of your life, the new you that you're experiencing. And yes, because of that, you are going to be experiencing resistance. The old people that were in your life that liked your vibration before, they don't want you to change, probably because they were getting things from you that they shouldn't have. So it might be hard, and you might be tempted to fall back into old patterns, but don't. I'm saying stay the course, because your angels, they are providing you with encouragement, and you might come across people while you're doing this work that are also going to be doing the same work, who will also offer you encouragement and support. But you do have guidance from your guardian angels, and so they want you to know that they're ensuring your safety and your protection. So I'm hearing the word authentic. Look for authentic relationships. And that's what I'm hearing that you should keep in mind. I'm also hearing that you need to be more present in your relationship, or that this is a request that you've made for your partner. And this isn't a significant relationship, not a new relationship, but you're requesting your partner to be more present in your relationship. Because I feel like what's been connected to the turmoil is that when we recognize and finally embrace our self-worth, our self-esteem rises. They go hand in hand, which means that we're going to demand more from the relationships in our life. And that might mean that you might have to let go of some of the relationships that are no longer serving you. And by that, I mean that are not on the same vibration of you as you. So for instance, if you're an empath, you need to look closely at your life and get rid of the narcissists that surround you, because you're just feeding them and they aren't feeding you. And if you remember, any good relationship creates that synergy of the infinity symbol. So it's a give and take. So it's a true partnership. And so what I'm hearing is you're needing that kind of harmony and balance in all the relationships around you, because that's where you're at. That's what you've discovered when you went within. I'm also seeing that this new mindset of yours, if you don't have anyone in your life in a relationship type of way, I am seeing that with your new mindset, a new relationship is coming into the picture, and that is on the horizon. So don't look for it, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing do you. Yes, I'm hearing do you, and they will come. And I'm laughing because they're showing me a baseball field. And I know what that means. If you build it, they will come, right? So you right now, you are building your house. So don't worry about love. Love will find you. Just keep doing what you're doing, because it's good work. So have hope. What you're building right now is a solid foundation. And if you were hoping for something, or if you asked the question, I'm hearing that prayers will be answered. However you pray, whatever you've wished for will happen. The only thing I am hearing, though, is if you are going to wish for something, be specific, because sometimes we wish for things without being very clear on what it is that we're wanting. And then sometimes, things are going to happen the way they're going to happen at any rate. But just have a very specific picture, idea, feeling of what it is you want. But yes, it's on its way. If you needed an answer to that question, the answer is yes. So I'm hearing that yes, the universe is working with you to bring all that you desire into light. So just remember to balance, find balance in what you're doing. Pace yourself so you don't burn out. They want me to talk about the number 411 now. And when you hope that things would change, you can be assured that they will change. They have changed. They have been changing because you are changing. So this is a really new way for you, this collective, to be looking at things. You're looking at things in this new way where you're really leading from the heart space, finding that love and compassion for yourself. And that is a very solid foundation. So it's just validating that you're doing good work. This is not a house of cards that you're building. And you are under the loving protection of divine beings from higher realms. 100%, 1,000,000,000% you are. So just know that what you are trying to manifest into your life, it is happening. It is on its way to you. Yeah, you're never alone. You've got so much love coming to you and surrounding you from the angels, from your guides, from your ancestors. This is your new mindset is going to create the life of your wildest dreams. And you'll be able to handle it. So you don't need to be worried. I know sometimes when we start new things and we have no map or guideline on exactly how it's going to go down, it can feel a little, ooh, I'm not sure if I want to do this, right? But I'm hearing here that they are encouraging you to trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust in the guidance of your guardian angels. And they're also telling me to tell you that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength. So if you are finding that you need help, ask for it. You can always ask your angels for help. Always. I always ask my angels for help. Don't feel that you can't. Don't feel like you can't ask for some assistance if you need it. I'm hearing that you need to take action. So however that looks, and that'll look different for everyone, whether that be starting to do breath work, paying attention to healing your body, paying attention to what you're eating, what you're putting in that body, taking care of your physical body so that it can continue to take care of you while you're doing this great work and while you're doing the new endeavor that you're beginning. Yeah, you're on the right path. And again, I'm just hearing yes, yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So whatever question you have asked, the answer is yes. And I'm just seeing really good things for you. So I'm being asked now to pull a card for you from this deck. Ooh. Ah, okay. So here we go. Ah, okay. So before I read you the reading from the book, and I'm not sure if you can see this one, they told me when those other cards flipped out that there was one on the bottom. So these are the cards that fell out. This is the one that they want me to focus on right now. And then this one here is just a confirmation card. So before I read the meaning from the book, I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing. When we speak about reconciliation, there might be a few of you out there, this might resonate for, that if you have had a disagreement with somebody very important in your life, you can work this out. Especially because you're coming from a new vantage point, a new point of view, a new perspective. You can look at things now through a different lens. And I feel like a lot of you in this collective, if not all of you, are empaths. And so you know instinctively that if you change your vibration and your perspective, they're speaking to me in very old-timey speak, but it will help. It will go a long way in facilitating a reconciliation between you and somebody important in your life. And that's all because you can now look at it from a different view. And I feel like you've gone through the anger of whatever situation it was that brought you to a point where you needed to have reconciliation, but you've managed, because you've honored the anger in a healthy and positive way, because you've honored it, you've been able to process it and work through it. And it might have been uncomfortable and felt like you were in turmoil up until this point, but know that reconciliation is happening, or it is going to be happening. So yes. But I'm also hearing that keep doing the work. That is what this message is about. It's twofold. So the second part of it is whether you're having to repair an actual relationship with a person in this 3D, that will happen a lot easier when you're able to integrate all the parts of yourself. So the shadow work, the ego, the inner child, and the self. And when you can bring all of those things together, you will be whole. So that is a reconciliation. And sometimes looking within and doing shadow work is the most difficult thing that, not sometimes, it is the most difficult thing that we can do. Because we have to look at the parts of ourselves that we don't like. And that can feel very isolating and scary, because I'm sure that there are things that we don't want to look at. And so I feel like whatever has happened surrounding this situation, we've been forced to look at something in order to create the balance and the harmony that we desire. And out of that, now we can look at the New Beginnings card. Out of all of this will come this, right? So, I'm hearing put yourself first, right? Don't, sometimes when we experience, trauma, deep trauma, that can affect us, especially if we experience it when we're really, really young. And having the ability to go back there and rewrite these stories and these things that have happened to us, so that we no longer identify with them, because they don't need to be a part of our story any longer. And we can accept ourselves and what we've become because of the thing that hurt us deeply. And a lot of times, these things that have hurt us deeply is what creates the biggest change. So I'm hearing, if you can turn that pain into something positive, whatever that is for you, especially if you're a creative person, and I feel like this collective is very creative, use that pain as fuel for your new beginning, for your future. Even if all it comes down to is you looking at life through the new lens that you have now, because of all the hard work you've done to get here. So I'm actually going to read from the book to tell you what the book has to say. Okay. We're going to look at this card, the reconciliation card. There's something familiar in the air as your senses evoke memories that remind you of a distant recollection. You're being called to reach deep into your past as something relevant to today resides there. This card marks an occasion of connecting with loved ones, a celebration to bring people together, and an unexpected visitor. Someone who was lost to you has sought you out. It's time to dig out old diaries, sift through photographs, and allow yourself to drift back to times gone by. Soon, all will be revealed as you reconcile with that familiar feeling of yesteryear. So I'm feeling a very strong ancestor energy that just came through. And what they're wanting to say is just that they're sending you love. Yeah, I'm feeling that very, very, very strongly. It's a song. I'm hearing that you and someone who passed had a special song. So I don't know what that means. Okay, let's look at new beginnings. But that was just a brief little message that came through, which I thought was really sweet. They just wanted to come through. Yes, this person was very significant in your childhood, I'm hearing, and you had a song. Yes. Okay, that's all I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to read the new beginnings. Okay, so this card heralds a brand new chapter in your life. You've already noticed challenges or even breakdowns in relationships that have always been familiar to you, both at work and in other situations. This is because you're at a turning point in your life, and certain factors need to leave before the good stuff can come in. It's been a long, hard slog, but there's a glimmer of hope sparkling in the distance that indicates a destiny you've been wishing for. New ideas, successful projects, and golden opportunities await. You have a second chance. Throw caution to the wind and trust in the great mystery as you walk into your future. Yeah. Yes. So that, I'm just seeing if I'm hearing anything else. No, I'm hearing that is it. That's the message. So whoever this reading is meant for, this has been a very reassuring reading. I just need to stress again, I'm hearing that your guardian angels are with you. We are definitely with you. Keep going. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing good work is what I just heard. So I really hope that this message gave you some peace, gave you some clarity, and made you feel good in the heart space, and gave you exactly what you needed. And if this reading resonates with you, feel free to like the video and drop me a comment to let me know how you felt and what your thoughts are. I would love to hear them. And you can also subscribe to join me on this spiritual journey that I'm so excited to share with you. It's been a privilege to connect and read for you today. See you again soon.